How's it going, everybody? This time around, this game has been on my wish list forever, and I just never got around to downloading it. It's Grim Dawn, released in 2016, 2019, something like that. Looks pretty cool. My kind of game, I suppose. Um, let's see. I don't really know what to do here. Let's see. Join, I don't want to do any of that, just do single player. Do the main campaign. Normal difficulty, sounds good. Create character. Veteran mode enhances normal difficulty if you're experienced it. Death is permanent. No thank you. Alright. I have a feeling it's gonna have like a Diablo-esque kind of feel to it. Let's interface. Show target level, error message, blah 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 blah. Display group health bars. Just click to display health bars over other players. Display a health bar over your own character. Hello? Key binding. Okay. Probably some important ones. Character window. Skill. Map. Let's see, zoom in, zoom out. Oh, here we go. Drink a health potions. R. E and R. Got it. Alright. Let's jump in here and see what it does. Hopefully the sound isn't too loud on it. Set it. Here we go.
We paid a heavy price, but the trap worked.
You seem surprised.
It's been a while since we've had a win. How long will it hold?
I've never entrapped a being like this, but the bonds hold, for now.
How do we dispose of it?
I'm just a witch. You're the soldier.
If it bleeds, I can kill it.
How do you kill a spirit, though?
If you kill the mortal vessel while it's bound, the spirit may perish within. If it escapes...
It's listening to us.
What are you?
Others of your kind name us ethereal.
Why have you invaded our world?
Your world. We existed first, but were managed by your corrupt gods. Your part opened the way, and now we return to reclaim what by right should be ours.
I've heard enough of this rubbish. Let's hang it.
Destroy this vessel, and I will find another. I have tasted its desires and emotions. Your kind is weak. You have already lost this war.
Do it.
Captain,
Cut him down.
It's
Are
escaping.
you mad? Better safe than sorry.
the spirit has fled.
This is a human now.
Not quite enough.
The captain is correct. When they awaken, they won't remember a thing.
The ethereal was right. The war is lost. We're a resistance now, and we need every human survivor we can call to our cause. Maybe this one here can still die with some honor. If they ever wake up, send them to me.
He looks kind of
They
awake
don't.
right now.
Bury him deep with the others.
Okay. Tutorial tips are currently enabled. You can disable them anytime via the options menu. For more information, simply left click on a tip as it appears. Blah blah blah. Evade. Use evade to quickly reposition. Get out. Press space to evade. Doink. Hangman Jarvis.
Still drawing breath, I see. You're one lucky bastard, I'll give you that. Best go speak to Captain Bourbon right away. He seems to have a plan for you now that we've spared your life. You were possessed, so we strung you up. Seems the spirit fled your body before your life ran out. I'd have left you to hang, but the captain had other plans. He sees some purpose in you, and I'm not going to argue.
Where can I find this captain
He's,
then?
up the road, in the courtyard. Don't make me regret cutting you down.
Well, I'll be on my way then. Okay, so got the map, active quests, walking to Misery, speak to Captain John Bourbon at Devil's Crossing. Looks like our healing, evade, elixir of spirit. We've got our health, our energy, loot filter. Adjust the options for what loot should be shown. Toggling show hide items can be used to hide all items during a busy encounter and then display them again once finished. Nice. Okay, factions, codex, nothing, character, map, achievements, and game menu, compass map toggle. Click to change size or minimize the compass map. Okay, so I'm assuming we move with the... Yes, so we can move with the mouse like that. Awesome. Okay, so where are we going here? Hangman Jarvis, Chester, Devil's Crossing Bounty Table, Captain John Bourbon, Walking to Misery, Devil's Crossing Rift. Alright. So this is our map. So if we... world map. Where are we? Devil's Crossing. Devil's Crossing. Devil's Crossing. Devil's Crossing is right there. Alright. This place looks freaking massive. Okay. I'm just saying that right now. Cairn. Cairn was a... is that Forgotten Realms? I can't remember now. Okay, so I've got a left attack, nothing in the right attack yet. Nothing really there. What was that thing? Chester? Can't talk to him. What is this? Building site. This bridge once connected Devil's Crossing to the Arkovian foothills in the northwest. It must be restored before you can cross it. It will take 6 scrap and 3,000 iron bits to repair. Okay. So apparently we collect resources. Okay, so there's something over there. Who's this?
So you're the one we almost hung.
Barnabas.
I didn't really see a sense in it, but then again, no one really cares what old Barnabas thinks. You really should go speak with the captain. He'll be the one deciding whether there's a place for you here at Devil's Crossing.
Okay, take care. Broken bridge. Hello? Harmon. Oh, look, it's the possessed one. I'll tell you what, you've got something that needs doing. Oh, very good to see you. I'm not quite sure what you've got, what it takes, but come back with some blood on your boots and maybe I'll reconsider. Just try to make sure it's not your own blood. Alright then.
Come see what's left of my wares.
Oh, wow. Headphones almost fell off. Okay. Acquired physique, so we've got not enough iron. So iron appears to be the currency. Scrap metal saw blade of celerity. Okay, so we've got, oh nice. That's my thing right there. Crossbows. Armor. Got some cool looking armor. Accessories. Got that. Mystic copper band of spines. Buyback. Alright, so let's see. Pants, shirt. Attributes. A cunning intellect. Oh, so that's intellect, okay. Spirit is your energy. Okay.
See you around.
What do all these guys have to say? Rook, sorry, I can't let you enter. You need to be cleared by the captain before you let you. Okay. Hello, met friend. Have I seen you before? Perhaps we've met on the road somewhere. Corey is my name. I'm a traveler, a trader, keeper of the strange. There was a time when, well, no matter what, I've traveled far. Always in the shadows. Tired of these illusions. Say no more, I have just the product for you. Received item, illusion be gone. Okay. Save that, because I'm not exactly sure what it's for. Lancel the Knight. Greetings, I am Lancel, and I've traveled the world in search of one worthy of my collection. Are you such a one? Then I'll start fresh with illusion be gone. Sure, I already have that. Okay. Ew. What is this puppy? Devil's Crossing Rift.
You're not looking too bad for someone just come back from the brink of death. You were taken, possessed by the same creatures that have been reanimating these zombies here. Normally I'd have burned you with the rest to be safe, but we've lost too many people to the dead. I need someone expendable, someone with nothing to lose but a lot to gain. Right now, you're that person. Prove your worth to me, and the survivors of Devil's Crossing may just welcome you.
What is it
The
you want me to do?
The dead are rising again in some horrible unlife. Corpses don't just get up and move around on their own. Something is reanimating our deceased with ethereal energy. We have observed the dead for some time, and they appear to be flooding Lower Crossing from the burial hill, just beyond town. I want you to go to the burial hill, find whatever is controlling these abominations, and destroy it.
Where can I find Burial Hill?
You will need to fight your way through Lower Crossing. Once you've crossed the stream on the far side of town, there will be a beaten path leading up to Burial Hill. I know I'm asking a lot of you, but I'd be asking a lot of my people to welcome you with open arms, too. Help us in our hour of need, and I will open Devil's Crossing to you.
I'll find what's reanimating these corpses. Okay. What's this thing? Kasparov. Is there like... Isn't there a doorway right there? Oh, gotta go in through here.
Ah, you must be the Taken. I heard about that mess at the gallows, grisly business. I don't care for it. I'm quite eager to learn more about you, but you really should speak to the captain before wandering too much around the camp.
I already did that. Can't talk to me. Alright, let's go up here, see what happens. Pretty grisly scene here. I don't know what happens to the mouse cursor when you're on something that you can select. Okay, so right there is something. I heard it. Hello? I hear a gate. Anything in here? Anything in here? Nothing? Okay. When you level up, you gain skill and attribute points, which can be assigned in the skill and character window. Okay. Alright, physique. Gives you strength to fight and heavier gear and the agility to avoid. Physique also greatly increases your capacity for pain, your ability to regenerate your wounds. I think we'll do that one first. Okay. And skill. Select a training class. Once you make a selection and exit from the skill window, your selection will be permanent. Soldier, Demolitionist, Occultist, Nightblade, Arcanist. What is a Nightblade? Clandestine warriors sold their services to the great houses of the Empire. Nightblades excel with all manner of martial weapons, but are even more feared for the deadly blade magic that is the secret of their trade. Nightblades are not suited to go toe-to-toe with tougher enemies and rely on illusion for... So, not my thing. Soldiers of the Imperial Army were trained to survive in the most hellish conditions and hold the line against the others. Soldiers prefer the use of close combat weaponry, but can also prove formidable with firearms. Yeah. Okay. Points available, 3. Okay, so we must have to do that. The use of weapon forms in combat gives your attacks a natural cadence, with peaks and ebbs that, while predictable, are nonetheless effective and difficult to counter. Magnify the power of every third single weapon strike. This attack requires a shield or two-handed melee weapon. Markovian's Advantage. This classic attack features a powerful downward strike to throw enemies off balance, weakening their defenses. 130% main hand damage, 29 physical damage. I think we'll do this one. Oh, you can do it up to like 12 times. Next level is 2. Yeah, why not? What do we got to lose? Okay. Alright. So how do we... I'm guessing it just does it by itself. Oh, probably shouldn't stand in that. Gloppity goo. What was that? Okay, can't use it anyways. So that's fine. Whatever. Polished emerald. Using shields, rings, chest armor. Alright. This is very much like Diablo. Let's go over this way. Go up this path. See what's up here. Hello. Goodbye. Anybody else coming in? Okay, so oh yeah, can I do this? Okay, hold on. Put him there. So that's two-handed, I'm assuming. Oh, Belamo. Yeah, buddy. Come on over. Join the party. Okay, did I explore this down? There might be critters. AKA zombies. Francis is known. Trapped here, I realize now. I will die in this house. Margaret, I fear that you are already dead, and so it may not be so bad if I am shortly to join you. If by some miracle... Hello? Some crazy growling. I'll never... Please know that I am not angry. I've never regretted our life together, but now only I regret that I lost my temper and spoke unkind words the last we parted. I hope you will not think me a coward for what I am about to do. They are already in the house. I barricaded myself in this room, but it is only a matter of time before they break through. All I can do now is choose the manner in which I face death. And I would rather die a man than be changed into one of those horrid things or eaten alive. I will love you always, Francis. Okay. Let's see. What does cunning do? Increases your capacity for pain, your chances on landing melee and ranged attacks. Yeah, sure. Gun. So you need either gun or you can't have a ranged and a melee together. Okay, leather pants. Okay, so if I hit shift click. Oh, right click. Right click will automatically do it. Three points available. Okay, so how do we... How do we attach a skill? Right click to assign skills. I gotcha. Pet attacks? We can have pets. Let's see. I was already over that way. I think I got everything from down here. Let's look over here. Iron bits. Okay, so that's our currency. Okay, this has got something blocking it. So I can't go up in there. I've got to go down, around, and back up. I already checked on him. He was dead. Verified. Was I in here? No, I was not. I'm not entirely sure as though I... like the growling. Scrap metals, such as bolts, leather cords, low-grade metals that can be used to fasten together items or structures. Requires physique 71. So this is minus 19 DPS. What else do we get? This thing? Plus 4% defensive ability. Okay. So we'll keep with that. There's this thing, scavenged plating. Plating from armor that's seen used in all armor component. Right click to apply. Okay. Ooh, what's this? Harbor Master's log. Autumn fogs are appearing early this year. The traffic remains unusually high. There is a steady flow of small craft coming down from Malmouth and other townships in the northeast. Some of those boats are barely afloat, burdened with what looks like people's every possession. These travelers, sometimes entire families, bring with them the strange tales of wars and the unnatural. Bunch of hogwash rallying up the soft townsfolk. Can't complain though, keeps the docks busy. Most are westbound, trying to get as far away as they can. The lads at the docks are starting to lose their nerve. Some have talked about settling out west themselves, but I've assured them this is all nonsense and will pass. Youth are easily caught up in the energy of the moment. That's very true. That's very true. Alright, let's head out this way. Nothing much there. Go see what's out on the dock. Nothing out there. Hello. Oh, sweet. That was nice. Anything in here? I'm assuming at some point we can like scrap the stuff that we have. Hello, dude. I don't know what that thing was, but he was creepy. So this is where I was. Alright. Nothing else in here. Oops. Don't know what that guy was. Let's see. What is that thing? What was that? Something like jingle jangled over there. Okay, I was in that building. So let's go over this way. Okay, I was in that. This is where that was. Where I did my first lightning thingy. It's a dock. Alright, so we can go... Can we go this way? Yes.
My inventory is full.
Okay. Let's see. Scrap metal grips, leather pants, Barog's bloody arm. Interesting. That's minus 19. Okay, so this is 12 health regenerated per second. Yeah, we're gonna go with that. Chilled Omen's Axe. Today, Inquisitor, blah, 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 blah. Battered shell. A shell that has survived seemingly impossible. Used in shields. There's that second one. We're not going to read all that. Searing embers. Used in all weapons. Shields. Caster offhands. Alright, well.
I can't carry anymore.
Let's see. Must be I can't, Alright, so. There's somebody in here. We're all going to die out here. Calm down, where are you from? I was staying with a group of survivors down Devil's Crossing, you know, the old prison. The supplies started running low. I volunteered to go scavenging around Lower Crossing, figured it was safe enough, but I was wrong. I got chased in here by a pack of ravenous rift scourges. Though I can't hear their maddening skittering anymore, I suppose I have you to thank for that. It doesn't matter though, this area is overrun with the dead. We won't make it 5 feet without getting surrounded. The way back should be clear now. I suppose I could open a rift gate. The way back should be clear now. I'm not going back out there again. The den will find us and tear us apart. Well, I guess I'm opening a rift gate. A what? Isn't that what those things are pouring out of? Well, sort of, but mine will take you home. I'm having a hard time believing that after what I've seen up in Burwich. But you don't seem to have the look of a taken about you. Suppose this is my only option. See you back at Devil's Crossing. Open rift gate. Okay. Nice. Alright, so I can go to this guy. Okay, so melee weapons, ranged, armor, accessories and consumables, buyback. Alright, so I can right click to sell. I can get rid of that. Leather coat. I'd rather have the other one. I'm not going to sell the gun, just in case. Get rid of that. Ours are better. Ours are better. 37 armor. I'm gonna hang on to this, just in case. Sell value 16. Don't want to sell that. I'm not exactly sure if we should be. Barrock's Bloody Arm. 24 bleeding damage over 3 seconds. 7% crit, 15% bleeding damage, with 60% increased duration. I'm gonna hang on to that just in case. Sell that, sell that, sell that. Okay, so we have 1 point available.
See you around.
3 points in this. Do this. So if we go into this, it should take us back to that. And if it's anything like Diablo, the Rift Gate disappears. It does not. It stays there. Nice. Alright, where were we? So we've got... Enter the cave under Burial Hill. Speak to Faldus inside Devil's Crossing. Should have done that while I was there. Okay, where is he? That's Kasparov. Lancel, Rook, Harmon. Barnabas. What's that thing? Where is he? He's inside the gate. I don't think I can get in there though. Alright, well, I guess I need to do something a little bit more. Ah, my ear itches. Yeah. Okay. Guess we'll try to finish what they want us to do here first. I don't really know where I'm going. It doesn't have a... Oh wait, yes it does. Lower crossing drift. We need to go that way, so we'll go the opposite direction. Anything out here? No. Blammo! And that deep growling is so unsettling. Alright, so that thing is up above us. This is down to where we were, I believe. Oh, there's a little flying. Have I been here yet? No, I haven't. Well, let's check it out. See what's in here. Nothing? Nothing of anything too much of interest? Alrighty then. Let's head back up this way. And over here. Bam, 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 bam. Okay, so that's the rift gate thingy. Enter the cave under Burial Hill. Okay, so that's that. Nice. Aether crystal. Not really sure what that did. Oh, that killed that guy for me. So that's just a little remnant. I see a cave down there. I think that's where I have to go. I want to get rid of all the baddies. I have a knack for having to, like, clear a map. Like in Diablo and stuff, I have to clear the map out. I can't just leave places unexplored. So I was saying I can't leave places unexplored. It's just not in my nature to do such things. So there's a lot more over there the way it looks. We'll get that after. Let's see, character can go up. Aether crystal, crystalline shards so lingering with ethereal power can be used in the creation of arcane items. Royally blah blah blah, used in rings, amulets, blah blah blah. Okay, so I got 2 scrap metal. Oh, let's see. Strong spirit increases the flow of energy into your being and allows you to withstand the spiritual burden of using more powerful enchanted items. Spirit also increases your capacity for pain and magnifies the damage of magical attacks. Yeah, let's pop that guy open. Up 1. Let's see. I think put all 3 of those right in there. Alright, let's, I really want to finish. No. Let's go see what this cave has to offer. See if this is like a big, massive Hello, I'm here. I'm here to destroy you. Ah! Bam! Nice. Kaizog Skull of Decay. Acquired Spirit of 76. So it's about the same. Cracked Lodestone. Used in all weapon shields and offhand or caster offense. Okay. Not sure if we were supposed to do that, but we did. Oh, nice. I just lightninged him. Let's go over here. What was this? Cleansing Shrine. Shrines can be cleansed by either making an offering to the gods or defeating foes trapped within. Offer. Shrine is ruined, needs to be restored. Are you sure you want to place this offering? Devotion points earned from cleansing shrines can be spent in the devotion window. Man, there's a lot going on in this thing. Interesting. Okay, the devotion window allows you to spend devotion points gained by cleansing shrines. Each spent point allows you to unlock new bonuses and skills. Affinities. Chaos. Eldritch. Primordial. Beings of Order cherish harmony and balance. Eldritch beings represent the wild force of magic. Chaos brings crave, entropy, and destruction. Ascendant beings have risen to godlike status through immense feats or... Okay, so... Crossroads mark the changing of ways, the opening of endless opportunities. Okay, so I want to do this red thing, so I'm assuming you go there. Locked. Require start earlier in Constellation. No devotion points available. Okay. Let's see. 4% offensive ability, 1.8 energy rate. Yeah, why not? Okay, go to skills. Fighting Spirit. Sting of enemy blows rouses your anger instead, adding extra force to your attacks. Sounds good. With the will of Menhir, smash the ground with a mighty two-hander and let rip devastating waves. This technique requires a two-handed melee weapon. Tremor is not a default weapon attack enhancer and cannot trigger effects. Requires the cadence skill. As you draw close to death, the unyielding will of Menhir fills you with renewed strength. Heavily regimented military training strengthens and fortifies the body against hardships of war. 1% physique and health. I kind of like this one. All right. Let's go see what's over here. I already did that. Let's see, I did all this. Okay, where am I? Burial Hill entrance. So it took me over there. So is this just a roundabout thingy? And this brought me back to where I was before. Alright, so we need to return to Captain Bourbon. Wonder if he's got any bourbon on him.
The dead attacks have slowed and their numbers are thinning. I take that as a sign that you've dealt with the source?
I've killed the Reanimator.
A creature was doing this? Disturbing. Thanks to your efforts, we may yet hold out here a little longer. I've sent word to the gate guard. Speak to him and he should let you in. Take some well-deserved time to rest and recover. Welcome to Devil's Crossing.
Well, thank you.
I need some time to plan our strategy. In the meantime, there are others around Devil's Crossing who could use your help. Take a moment to mingle with your fellow survivors. Kasparov, our resident scientist, is really eager to speak with you. He babbled some nonsense, but I believe he wants to talk about your connection with the Ethereals. Barnabas, our handyman, said he needed help with our water pump. When you're done assisting them, speak with me in my office inside the prison.
Gotcha. 300 iron. I hear you've been cleaning up out there in Lower Crossing. If you're going to keep fighting those bastards, you'll need better equipment than that. Here's something you'll likely never see again in this world, stranger. Something for nothing. Take some iron coin off my hands. I don't need it no more. Why are you helping me? You see, they killed my Annabelle back when the village was first overrun. Ain't nothing gonna bring her back, and if it tries, I'll put a bullet through its skull. I got nothing left but revenge, so I pray God iron to those... I pay good iron to those willing to put down those abominations. Take Pharos, Julius, and Negan, for instance. Used to be all good men, defenders of the Empire. Now nothing more than shambling fiends stalking the swamplands of Whitemire. Slaughter them. Put them in the dirt like they ought to be, and I'll give you some more iron from my stash. I'll put them down for you. 250 iron for that. Captain said you're good to go. Don't start any trouble. Oh, thank you. Alright, let's go talk to... what's his face over here?
Welcome to my workshop. I saw you fighting the dead out in Lower Crossing, and I dare say you were absolutely brilliant. Evidently, cutting you off that noose was the best decision the captain made that day. Ah, Where are my manners? I'm Kasparov, scientist and inventor. What brings you to my humble shop?
The captain said you wanted to speak with me?
Rift gates, yes. The Ethereals use them to get around. I was working on a way to close them, but then you stumbled through ours. We have never seen a human, possessed or otherwise, pass through one before. Not a living one, anyway. It was then that I realized that we could put these portals to use. There is something about you that is attuned to the rift gates, and I intend to replicate it.
Wait, what?
You don't remember anything, do you? I may have taken some liberties while you were out cold. It was just a few tests, a blood sample or two, nothing major. The results were curious. It appears that your body is still teeming with residual aether energies. Don't worry, you won't be growing any new limbs. Probably. But I'm going on tangents here. I believe that with a correctly tuned pulse of aether energy, we can replicate this phenomenon in a controlled manner, as in without the need for pesky possession. I've been working on just the device to do it, but it needs power. For that, I require aether crystal fragments.
Aether crystals, like these?
Excellent. These will do perfectly. I'll just place them into my device here, and... Oh my, that's not right. Not at all. That pulse, it wasn't supposed to go off. Oh dear. 1, 2, 3... Yes, my fingers are still intact. Did it reach you too? How do you feel?
I feel stronger.
Ah, very good. I'm sure a little more aether in your system won't do you the slightest harm. Okay, maybe it was a lot more. But you look fine. Fitter than ever. A real shame about the prototype, though. Showed such promise. Perhaps if I had more fragments.
Yeah, we're done.
We've been so preoccupied with this Riftgate business that I completely forgot about my apprentice, Darlet. I sent her out to the Burwich estates to fetch parts for our research, and she's been gone entirely too long. Seems her ineptitude carries beyond just the workstation.
How do you lose your apprentice?
I have to say, I do feel a little responsible for her now that she's my apprentice. Could you please go out there and find that hopeless girl?
Yep, will do. One skill point. Okay, so let's go talk to Barnabas.
The captain send you over? You must have done quite a service with the dead if he's got hands to spare for old Barnabas. Let's get to business, yeah? Our wind pump's broken down again and we're running low on water. We're all out of parts, so I can't fix her up. Can always melt down what weapons we have, but I'm not too fond of being barred in my sleep. I'll need scrap from Lower Crossing.
Oh yeah, why not just lower the bucket?
You seen the bodies floating out there? Surface water around here is rank with disease and decay. Our only hope is the well. Now, you can get some scrap, or do I have to settle for sass?
A little sass is fine.
Search the ruined houses and the old dumping grounds on the far side of Lower Crossing, past the burial hill. Smash some junk. Search the bodies of those things roaming around out there. Where you get it isn't that important to me, just that you get it soon. We're running out of drinking water. Nothing to be said about ever taking a bath again.
Alright, I'll get the scrap. Okay, so I got 3 out of 5 of those. Let's see, I need to talk to this dude. Aldous. Well, I'll be damned. You really came through for me. The rift took me back to Devil's Crossing just like you promised. Like I'm gonna lie. I'd like to thank you. Here, take everything I found out there. It's not much, but maybe you can make some use of it. Thank you. 500 iron, reputation, scrap. I'm never going out there again. What about supplies? You said you came from Burwich. Yes, I had a home in Mud Row before the town fell to the Ethereals. It was terrible. Fire and the dead everywhere around us. I watched my neighbors get torn to pieces by those things. If it wasn't for Captain Bourbon. Captain Bourbon saved you. It was Captain Bourbon that found us hiding at the boarding house. He personally rounded up the remaining survivors, led us here through the wilderness. Even with his help, not all of us made it through the swamps. Sounds like it was a difficult journey.
What do you want?
I haven't done anything wrong. Alright then. What's this guy?
See what's left of my wares.
Quartermaster. Friendly, respected, honored, revered. I am tolerated. Okay, so he's a reputation vendor. Sybil Hart. I'm sorry to bother you, but if you're headed out towards Whitemire, could you keep an eye out for my brother? Who is he? His name is Milton Hart. He was a soldier in the Imperial Army. When we fled Burwitch, he volunteered to cover our escape. He always had a penchant for heroics, but it's been weeks and we have not heard from him. I dread to think that he has may become one of the dead. He always wore an amulet that I gave him years ago to keep him safe. Now I fear may be preserving him on death. I wish nothing but for my brother to be allowed to rest in peace. Will you do this for me? We last saw each other at the Sodden Hollow in Whitemire, so I'm afraid he's still out there. Yeah, sure. You must be the taken the rumors are spreading about. Now I ain't gonna judge, as I heard you done right by us with that undead mess up in Lower Crossing. The name's Edwin, and I do the cooking around here. I ain't gonna pretend that what I make is good or even edible, but it fills up the gut and keeps us going. Can't do much without some proper equipment and supplies. If you ever want a bowl of Edwin special, just let me know. What if I want one now? Not gonna let me have one? Okay, anything up here?
Got something you need stashed?
Smuggler. Use the item stash as an extension of your inventory. Right click or drag, drop items stored this way are accessible from any smuggler in the game. Yes. Says you can right click, but a lot of these things, polished emerald, rolling blood, battered shell, keep the gun, keep that, put that guy up there, aether crystals, I'll keep those on me, put this guy over here. Anything over here? Jeepers, there's so many. I'm not talking to you, but you're talking to me right now. Oh no, don't tell Miss Constance I'm not supposed to. Miss Constance says I'm not supposed to talk to them. Because you have evil in your tummy. You look mean. I am the meanest. What? But why? To keep you safe from the monsters. Okay, then I don't like monsters. You're the one that was possessed, so stay away from me and the children or I'll scream and Captain John will come deal with you as you should have from the start. Please, just leave me alone and stay away from the children. Okay.
Greetings, child. I am pleased to see that the taint of possession has left you. Should you require it, I offer spiritual guidance to the survivors. I will gladly extend this service to you. Troubled memories can cloud the mind and torment the spirit. With my guidance, you can move past these painful thoughts and begin anew. My knowledge of spirits has allowed me to devise a trap with which we were able to contain you and the ethereal that controlled you. It was not until the noose was firmly around your neck that the spirit left you, though.
Yeah, why
I'm
didn't you
afraid
do
that
that?
I am not at all fit for combat, which from my understanding was more than necessary for you to reach the Reanimator's lair. I was only able to subdue the ethereal within you with the use of a trap. which would have required the Reanimator to come to us, just as you have. Troubled memories can cloud the mind and torment the...
Okay. I leveled up just by talking to her. How nice. Nothing there. Crudely scrawled note. Now I ain't a decent man and I sure ain't good at writing, but word needs to get out about achievement unlocked. Let me gather my notes. This prison, it ain't like no joint I've ever been. I've seen this warden a couple times. Blah blah blah. I know my ends in that hut. They don't let us out of our cells, but I can tell there ain't much of us left. The halls are quiet. I'm the last man in my row. The others, they were taken in yesterday's batch. I know my ends in that hut, but perhaps my note will be good. Okay. Let's see. Let's put that up. Let's roll on back here to the smuggler.
No questions.
Get this out.
I'll keep an eye on this.
Okay. Doo-dee-doo. Let's go out here, sell a couple things.
I'll give you a good price of what I've got left.
Let's see. Sell that, sell that, sell that. Yeah, why not?
Put it to good use.
Okay, skill points. Got 6 points available. Let's see. Put something in there. Yeah, why not? Yeah, why not? Let's bump that up. Let's bump that up. Okay. All right. We are over an hour. So I think we'll end this one here. Seems like a good place to end it. This seems pretty cool. I'm liking it so far. So I think we'll keep going with this one. All right. So with that, if you like this video, make sure you like and subscribe. Really helps me out. And with that, I will see you later.